Here's an even more detailed version with additional content to enrich the narrative. The Qiantang River in China offers one of the most stunning natural spectacles you'll ever see. Picture this: the river's surface glimmers in the sunlight, almost as though it's covered with shimmering fish scales. From a distance, it might look like the scales of some long-forgotten creature from ancient Chinese mythology, a legendary water dragon stirring beneath the surface. But the reality behind this captivating sight is equally fascinating and, surprisingly, rooted in science. What is the secret behind the Qiantang River's fish scale phenomenon? Let's explore. The Qiantang River flows gracefully into Hango Bay, where the river's current meets the incoming tide. It's at this intersection that something truly remarkable happens. The area experiences the world's largest tidal bore, where a powerful tide rushes upriver, creating a moving wall of water that can travel for miles. In the Qiantang River, these tidal bores can rise up to an incredible 29 feet. While large waves frequently move upstream here, occasionally a more extraordinary event takes place, an event that caught the attention of scientists and the public alike in 2021. Researchers were able to observe a rare occurrence where the river's surface seemed to shimmer like fish scales, a phenomenon now famously called the fish scale tide. What causes this mesmerizing effect? The answer lies in the region's unusual tidal patterns. This isn't your typical back and forth tidal movement. The area is home to a rotating tidal current that can shift directions while maintaining incredible speed. When this rotating current meets the opposing river flow, it creates a fascinating interplay of wave patterns. These waves, colliding at just the right angles, form intricate shapes on the water's surface, resembling the scales of a fish. This unique phenomenon has drawn not only researchers but also tourists, eager to witness this once-in-a-lifetime natural spectacle. Speaking of wave patterns, another equally captivating and similarly rare event happens in oceans around the world: square waves, also known as cross seas. From a distant shore, the grid-like patterns on the water might seem artificial, as though drawn by an invisible hand. But these square waves are very much a natural occurrence, formed when two distinct wave systems meet at oblique angles. These intersecting wave systems result in a crisscrossing pattern that stretches out for miles, creating the appearance of a perfectly aligned checkerboard on the ocean's surface. While square waves are mesmerizing to look at, they hide a darker secret beneath the surface. The same forces that create these grid-like patterns also produce powerful rip currents, making the waters dangerous for swimmers. In some cases, the waves can grow up to 10 feet tall, making them a formidable challenge even for the most experienced mariners. The phenomenon serves as a reminder that while nature's beauty is breathtaking, it can also be perilous and unpredictable. Let's now turn our gaze to another awe-inspiring natural phenomenon, but this time we'll look toward the land. Mount Etna, Europe's largest active volcano, is famous for its frequent volcanic eruptions, but it has a unique claim to fame beyond that. Mount Etna regularly produces massive, circular vapor rings, known as smoke rings. Standing at the base of this imposing volcano, you might be lucky enough to witness this otherworldly sight: giant smoke rings floating up into the sky, like halos left behind by some ancient deity. But what causes these extraordinary volcanic smoke rings? They form when gas bubbles trapped inside the volcano burst through narrow volcanic ducts. As the gas is forced out, it creates perfectly circular rings of vapor. Etna, affectionately referred to as the Lady of the Rings, holds the record for producing more smoke rings than any other volcano on the planet. In the year 2000 alone, Mount Etna emitted over 5,000 smoke rings into the atmosphere. These rings drift gracefully upwards, eventually dissipating into the air. Despite their dramatic appearance, these rings are not a sign of danger, but rather a fascinating and harmless byproduct of volcanic activity. Shifting our attention from land to sky, residents of New Jersey were treated to a rare cosmic spectacle recently. A massive fireball streaked across the night sky, lighting it up in a burst of brilliant light. This meteor, entering Earth's atmosphere at tremendous speed, blazed a path that could be seen from New Jersey to parts of New York, Pennsylvania, and even Connecticut. Witnesses described it as an unforgettable event, a brief yet stunning burst of light that left onlookers in awe. The fireball was so bright that security cameras recorded its passage, offering skywatchers a fleeting glimpse of this celestial traveler before it disappeared into the night. Yet, as striking as that meteor was, there are even rarer phenomena that occur high above Earth, often unseen by human eyes. One such example is the ethereal beauty of red sprites. For many years, red sprites were dismissed as a myth, with their existence only recently confirmed by scientists. These faint, ghostly flashes of light occur in the upper atmosphere during thunderstorms, shooting up to heights as great as 60 miles. Captured on camera during a storm near Derby, Australia, red sprites appear as tendrils of purplish-red light, lasting just a fraction of a second. Though closely linked to lightning, these electrical discharges follow a different path, traveling upwards from storm clouds rather than down towards the ground. Another awe-inspiring natural event occurs much more frequently, and it's as much a wonder as it is a spectacle. In the skies over Venezuela, where the Catatumbo River meets Lake Maracaibo, the world's longest lightning storm occurs. Known as Catatumbo lightning, this region experiences relentless thunderstorms for 140 to 160 nights each year, during which lightning strikes can occur up to 40 times per minute. Dubbed the Everlasting Storm, it is an astonishing display of nature's raw power and electrical energy, a lightning show so continuous that it illuminates the night skies for hours on end. Moving away from storms and lightning, let's turn to a far gentler natural phenomenon, one that involves the sun, clouds, and an optical illusion known as a glory. A glory occurs when sunlight shines behind an observer standing above a cloud, casting a shadow into the mist and creating a circular rainbow around their silhouette. Recently, a hill walker in the UK captured one such stunning image of a glory, giving the illusion of an angel-like figure floating in the sky, framed by a halo of light. While the effect is simply a trick of light and shadow, the result is both beautiful and haunting, offering a glimpse of how light can shape our perception of the natural world. A different atmospheric marvel recently appeared over Auckland, New Zealand, when residents spotted what seemed like a UFO hovering in the sky. This was no alien craft, but a fall-streak hole, also known as a punch-hole cloud. Such formations are extremely rare and occur when supercooled water droplets in clouds freeze into ice crystals, causing part of the cloud to collapse and leave a gaping hole in the sky. These punch-hole clouds are often triggered by planes passing through the clouds, creating an eerie, otherworldly spectacle that leaves observers wondering if they've seen something supernatural. Returning to Earth, we encounter one of the rarest and most intriguing natural events in the United States, the emergence of periodical cicadas. These insects live underground for more than a decade before emerging en masse in a synchronized display of nature's timing. In 2021, billions of cicadas from broods 13 and 19 made their appearance after 17 and 13 years of subterranean life, filling the air with their loud, buzzing calls. The sight of so many insects at once is both awe-inspiring and unsettling, a reminder of nature's hidden cycles that operate largely out of human sight. This concludes today's fascinating journey through some of the world's rarest and most awe-inspiring natural phenomena. If you enjoyed this exploration into the wonders of our planet and beyond, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Waves Discovery for more content that takes you to the very edges of our understanding of the world. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll dive even deeper into the mysteries that surround